Actually left over from the 250 gram experiment. I ran that one in a bunch of hydrochloric. See what we got here. I got our scale zeroed out. I'm gonna run this one in straight dilute nitric. We'll go from there. What do we got there? We got 40.3 grams. 40.3. A couple other little treasures in here. Let's see if we can get them out of there without disturbing the force here too much. Let's try it again. Yeah, 40.5 grams. Okay. 40 grams, 40.5. Put it straight in there. Yeah, primarily just some gold pins, and of course a bunch of semiconductors there that I'm going to burn up that material all that I can with dilute nitric. I try to cheat the system sometimes by going with hydrochloric, but yeah, hydrochloric produces chlorides and it's a bit of a pain in the butt. So yeah, I'm just going to go with this, the standard formula of dilute nitric. Okay, what do we got there? We got about almost 250. Yeah, okay, that's good. Looks like I got some dilute nitric here, or some dilute nitric. I got some concentrated nitric acid. I'm gonna add it to this water in these parts. And about like that. That's probably about 20, 25 maybe. Like I said, I don't like to OD it the other way because it's no good. It's bad technique, baby. You know, it's just a waste. Okay, we're gonna cover that dude up. I got my Cuisinart here. It's running. She's getting a little bit warm, not much, just a tiny bit so far. Stick that big boy in there. We'll let him run for a little while. Yeah, see what we get. That's right, piece baby. Yeah, she's a ripping. She's boiling away. Don't see too much fumes though. I saw chomping on stuff, there's no doubt, huh? Yeah, so, yeah, I'll probably dose it here. Folks, I got a bit of nitric acid here. I'm going to dose this dude a couple times. That's 6 milliliters. It's making fumes again. We're gonna leave it right there and let it run for a few minutes. Yeah, it's not making much fumes. I doused it one more time too in the meantime. Yeah, I doused it with 3 more squirts, so roughly 9 more milliliters. It was making fumes, then slowed down, then I doused it, made good fumes for a while. And now it's been about an hour, and yeah, I can't see any fumes. So I'm gonna dump that solution through a filter and capture all, you know, the gold pieces and whatever else materials in there, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, solution is still piping hot. I just pulled it off there, but because I'm not pulling a vacuum on it, this filter should do just fine. Pretty grody stuff, huh? Yes, it is. Yeah, looks like we ate up quite a bit of the stuff. There's still a few legs I can see that are partially remaining. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to dose it one more time, possibly. Let's get it. If I can get the thing off there, give it a little rinse here. There we go. Just to get all those components in there that we can. And let me rinse the rest out here and we'll get back. Okay, folks, we got that stuff filtered out. Pretty gnarly grit down in there. Definitely some iron. You can see how orange it is. I got a little bit of water here heated up. I'm gonna try and give them one little rinse here real quick, just for grins. See how they come out with a bit of hot water. I can see bits of gold in there for sure. Obviously, you should be able to. Yeah. See, we'll rinse that off carefully and see if we can not wash our gold over the side. Yeah, that's about it. You ain't gonna do too much more than that. So, all right, let me wash the rest of that in there and we'll toast them here a little bit. Hey guys, I think we got them somewhat figured out. We'll try the shade here, see if we can see better there. Yeah, see a little bit of gold in there. But whatever, yeah, let's toast these dudes. We got those buggers toasted. Get them right mashed to the whiteness, hopefully, and we'll take care of them from there. Copy machine? Yeah, special tool. Yeah, second use, baby. We got second using things. I can't get no more smoke off these guys. Not everything's white, but the ones that'll burn are burning. Makes them a little bit ceramic, but of course they're not going to burn. So anyway, yeah, I think we toasted them all enough. Shut it down like that. Now we can talk again. Yeah, a lot of them burned right up pretty good. Sure they did. So, yeah. What we'll do is, I think I'm just going to keep them such as that. I'm going to grind them a bit. I think I'm just going to go straight to Aqua regia. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm sitting there, I'm debating it in my brain here, and I'm just like, well, there's not going to be very much gold there. I don't want to wash too much over the side. So, yeah, let me grind on those things a little bit. Okay, folks, they're relatively cool, so. In there. Let's give it a heck here and see what happens. Liquefy, baby. You can't see nothing. I dumped out the majority in there. However, this guy here, I need to still do this, right? Kind of brush it down and then dump that material in. Do it once or twice so I get almost all of it out of there. I got that material in there, folks. I'm gonna add a little tiny bit of water. Just skosh like that. Hydrochloric acid here. Not too much, maybe about like that, about 100 milliliters. And folks, I'm gonna add a couple squirts of nitric acid. All right, 12 milliliters, just like that. Yes, sir. Folks, I got a tiny bit of, actually I got quite a bit of sulfuric acid. I'm gonna add just the tiniest bit here and very slowly. It's very, very responsive to this. It's gonna get underway a little bit. Not too much, just a couple little drools like that. No, come on, there, get off there. Okay, fine. There we have it. That looks fantastic. Anyway, it'll eat up that gold, I'm pretty sure. So let's let her boil, and then we'll filter it, and we'll drop that gold and see what we get. That's right. Okay, folks, I got that dude out of there. Still pretty warm. Looks pretty goodgy. Anyway, I'm gonna dump it through this guy here and just gravity filter it. Okay, that dude's about drained out there. I'm not gonna pour this gunge into there or rinse that out and pull out my solution further. So I'll put this solution on this little guy here again, and I got it rinsed out. Now folks, I expect this to be very little gold, right? We only had 40 grams of material. You can see the gold in it. However, yeah, that's deceiving. So, yeah, I just want to show you what this would look like at 40 grams. Even that's vintage kind of stuff there. Put a scoop of sodium metabisulfate. We'll jump on back a little bit. Guess that's going to be very little gold in here. But it'll show you what, yeah, you think you got a lot of stuff, you know, you got 40 grams of vintage stuff, you know. How much gold? Yeah. You'll see. You're gonna see. You need a lot. You need like 100, 200, 300, 500. Then you can get some gold. 40? Yeah. Let's boil this hog here and see if we get some gold. Peace, baby. Okay, fine. Fine. Peace, baby. She's boiling a smidge. We got a little bit of gold on there, don't we? Look at all there, not much. We knew there wasn't gonna be much, but anyway, just let it go for a little more, wee bit more. That dude's been boiling for a little while. I just shut it off. I'm just gonna let it sit there all night, and then I'll take a peek at it in the morning, see what we got. Peace, baby. Well, here we go. I see no gold floating on top. Looks reasonable. Okay, let's decant this thing. I'm gonna have to deal with my waste solution pretty soon. Just a tiny bit of gold going over like usual. There's a couple micro pieces. Okay. Yep. Won't be much. But this is why we're doing 40 grams. So you can see what 40 grams will be. In case you get like 40 grams, you're like, oh, I get some gold. Then you know. I think I might have waited long enough here. Yeah, okay. Here we got most of it down there. Once she settles, we'll dump it off again. You know, melt it or something, I don't know. It's tiny a bit. Okay folks, I'm gonna try to rinse this material into here. Not a very good squirt bottle, I can tell you that much about her. She no good. It's got hair, we're gonna have to get a little of that water off there in a few minutes, of which I will do. I surely will. This baby. Hey folks, I got our material done in there. A little bit of water still in there. I used the pipette and got out about 90% of it. I'm going to heat it up from long range at first and burn off that water. I think we're about done now with the mixture. There's our little gold bead. Yeah, we got about 99% of it, I think. A little bugger. Yeah, little bugger. Should be cool by now, it's so small. Even though I didn't douse it. There should be. Anyway, let's weigh this thing. See, we got our scale tiered. Got our little tiny micro button. 0.06? What's 0.07? What's wrong with you? Okay, 0.06. There you have it. 0.06. Let's do the math.